feel like this year is going to be the year for drugstore makeup. We're only in the first month. There have been so many launches. Let's do a full face. I'm starting off with the e.l.f. Thirst Burst Drops. This is like the lighter version of the Glow Recipe Dew Drops. It's the perfect serum to apply underneath your makeup. It's hydrating, but it's not going to make you more oily. For primer, I'm going to go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Primer. I love the texture of this. I'm going to apply this right in the center of the face where I have larger pores and texture. I feel like this is a very unique formula. When you start to blend it out, it has a really hydrating feel to it. It doesn't feel super silicone-y, which I do like. I feel like primers that have a lot of silicone in it can kind of make your makeup slip and slide. But this feels like a hydrating primer. Now you have to let this primer completely dry down to really see the full effects because it has a nice powdery finish to it, which really helps smooth that texture and pores out. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee while this dries down. It's 5 o'clock. I should not be having coffee. Okay, now it's completely dried down. And like I said, it has a nice powdery texture to it. Okay, there have been two foundations from the drugstore that I've absolutely been loving. First is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I absolutely love this stick foundation. I love that we have an option at the drugstore that actually works on oily skin. I think I have a YouTube shorts already up of a review on this. So in this video, I'm going to use the new Maybelline Superstay. This is the Lumi Matte Foundation. I actually purchased this a while ago. I bought it off Beauty Bay because it wasn't available in the US yet. But now I think you can find it on Amazon. It has a really nice thin texture to it. You can see how that moves. Also, excuse my nails. I'm going to just do a couple swatches on the face. And still, like, I have so much product left over. And then I'm going to go ahead and start to blend this in. This foundation literally lasts all day. It has such a good coverage too. I'm wearing this non-stop. I'm so glad they finally launched in the US because you guys need to try this out. I've pretty much tried every single drugstore foundation and this has to be my favorite. Now we have a liquid bronzer and a new cream bronzer. I absolutely love the e.l.f. one. I've been using it non-stop, so I'm going to try out the lifter stick from Maybelline instead. The shade that I got is a little too warm, but we will make it work. This reminds me a lot of the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. So if you like that formula, I feel like you would really love this as well. I feel like it blends in pretty easily. Like that did not take much work to blend at all. And there's no patchiness on it either. That is what the bronzer stick looks like. It's actually really, really nice. You just have to get your right shade. And they also have the lighter shade just in case you want to like highlight the center of your face. I'm going to go ahead and use that too, just for the purpose of the video. I could have gone like a shade lighter. I'm just going to use this anywhere where I need like a little extra coverage, like especially in this area. A little on the nose to highlight. And then a little right here just to kind of blend out that bronzer. This is also really, really creamy. So it doesn't take much to blend out at all. And then the nose I'm just going to blend in with my finger. I'm telling you guys, the drugstore makeup is getting so good. For blush, we have the new Revlon blush drops. I was actually really excited about this because I thought it was going to be like a dupe for the Hourglass. Sad to say it's not. The shimmery shades are extremely patchy, but they have one matte shade. This is in the shade Rose Prudent. I think it's either Pink It Over or Rose Prudent. I'm not sure which one it is. But that's what it looks like. The non-shimmery shades aren't so hard to blend. This does dry down pretty quickly, so you have to work with it pretty quickly. Oh gosh, that's too much. Like you see, I'm starting to blend that out and already there's patchiness. Yeah, even this one is not that great, which is so unfortunate because I really, look at that. Yeah, and it's already dry on the back of my hand too, so I can't even dip for another round to fix that. So we're just not going to use those at all. Like I said, I was really excited about these because I was hoping they were kind of like a dupe for the Hourglass. They are nowhere near the Hourglass formula. They are so incredibly patchy. I just don't get why. Yeah, it's just a big no for me. So instead we're going to go in with one of the new shades of the e.l.f. liquid blush. This is in the shade Bold Face Lilac. I'm just going to do a little bit of that. And I think I'm going to mix it with one of the new Milani blush glows. These are actually really, really nice. They remind me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury formula. I'm just gonna kind of mix those two. We'll see what kind of color we get. Yeah, see, look how beautiful that is. You get the glow from the Milani and then a little pink from the e.l.f. e.l.f. and Milani to the rescue. I haven't seen any new concealers at the drugstore, so I'm just going in with the Morphe one. I feel like this concealer is actually so underhyped. So I've been on the hunt to find a drugstore loose setting powder that's actually amazing. And it's really hard to come by, honestly. Just because everything has like sparkle in it or it's too pigmented. But recently I tried out the new Wet n Wild Hello Kitty powder. This has like a pink tint to it. This is actually so good, you guys. I'm just gonna take a little bit on a powder puff. And you definitely wanna tap off the excess. But this is actually so blurring. Not only underneath the eyes, but it actually blurs your pores too. Like, look at that. Yeah, I really hope they don't discontinue this. It's actually so good. There also haven't been any new powder blushes from the drugstore, so I'm just using this NYX one. I love this formula so much. It's in the shade But Together. It is so beautiful. It gives the prettiest luminous glow. We do have some new lip liners from the drugstore. We have the new NYX Duck Plump ones. This is super plumping on the lips. It does definitely have that like burning sensation. And then we also have the Revlon Color Stay. I think they reformulated this, but it's such a good formula. It literally lasts all day long. So I think I'm just gonna mix the two together because I really like both of the colors and I really like both of the formulas. The one from Revlon is in the shade Less Traced. And it's a really pretty cool tone color. Like, look how pretty that is. It literally just glides on the lip. There's no tugging and it doesn't dry down super quickly either. So you have time to kind of blend it out if you want, like the edges. Just to give you like a little bit of a softer look. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of the NYX Touch Up Taupe. This one is very, very cool tone. I'm gonna just kind of do this on the outer parts of the lip. This one doesn't dry down like the Revlon. Is it Revlon? Yeah. But it still lasts all day. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the NYX. This is the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cairo. NYX also came out with their Lip IVs, which are really, really good. But I kind of want to go for more of like a matte lip today. I feel like that's a really pretty combo. I'm just gonna set it all in place with the Milani Make It Last. This is the matte one. This is the finished look. So many amazing drugstore new releases. There are still a lot of new releases that I didn't get to try in this video, but I have that I've already tried. So let me know if you guys want me to do a separate video reviewing all the products together. Just kind of like some speed reviews. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know if you guys have any video requests down below. And let me know if you guys have tried any of the new releases.